Hello, everyone, and this I want to welcome you into this edition of Let's Go for a Weekend with me, Diamond. I appreciate the comments you all left in the previous episode, and I enjoyed them a lot, and most of them are recommendations that I need to speak more on those topics. So, in this episode of Let's Go for a Weekend, which is LG4WE, I literally want to talk about something that we all have as a gift irrespective of where you were born, irrespective of how rich you are, irrespective of how poor you are, irrespective of where you live, whether you live in a mansion or whether you live in the slums or on the streets or whether you're currently in prison or whether you're in the market, whether you're in the church or the mosque or wherever or the places of worship or wherever you find yourself, we all share one common gift. It's time. I agree with you, there are other common gifts that we all share, one which is life, but I want to talk about time this moment because that's a special gift given to all of us. That's a special gift given to all of us to make use of for the time we have to spend in this world. So mostly, time is a going cycle. It's a gift that can't reverse again. It's a gift that can come back. When once you pass that aspect of that gift, you're not coming back. And mostly, and people normally say this as well, time when it's utilized well, it is a very good auxiliary, an aid or a pathway towards your success if you utilize it well. And when it brings you to that success, meaning it gives you happiness, it gives you joy, it gives you peace, it gives you love, an enabling environment. So you feel the kind of satisfaction within you as a human person, and also amongst the people that are around you and in the society you find yourself. And also, when it is actually used, sorry for using the word actually, not used well or properly, normally result to so much discomfort to a point. Some people will wish they are dead. They wouldn't want to live the rest of their time in this world. Because maybe by reason of their time or by reasons of health, they're not living in a very good health condition, and so life becomes so deplorable, and all they wish is to leave this world. But when once the time is not yet up, no one goes before their time. Definitely, no one goes before their time. So, what are you using your time for? What are you using it with? How utilize have you utilized? How much have you utilized those time? You know, I've got so many friends who said, okay, now I'm going to work hard, so hard, very hard, so that when I get to 40 or 50, I won't work again. I won't be able to enjoy my life and my time and everything. But I just want to tell you that this current moment, these seconds, it was the future of the just concluded section or minute that I've just spent on this video. So what does that tell you is that the future you're talking about can be the moment which is your present. So you need to use all your energy, your effort, the level of happiness that you need so that this moment in your time, even if it's around you working very hard, give that moment a pleasurable moment and makes it feels that you can be comfortable with your work. Because honestly, people in performance management have realized that when your mind is so much happy and pleased with what you do, it leaves you with one thing, that is excellent success, exponential growth in everything that you're doing at that moment. So I just want to tell you that don't make this moment boring. Don't make this moment uninteresting and saying, okay, I am going to wait for a moment from now to get my life boring. The future is now. The future is you. The future is that time, because your time can also be utilized by others. That is when you don't know how to use your time effectively. Some other people will invite your time and then use it for their own purpose. In life, the way you use your time is a gift that we all trade, that institutions trade, that even educational institutions trade, that everything in this world trade. That's why you see everything in the world is given by specific timelines. They said, okay, if you want to sit your primary examination, you have to go on to 6 classes, like 6 years. You want to sit a basic education in Sierra Leone, you have to go for 3 years. It's all have timeline. You have to go on to SS3, you have to take another 3 years. Every undergraduate program standardly across the world takes 4 years. So why are these things given time? Also, being a president, how much time do you have to serve as a president? Or going out on the street, how much time do you need to spend out there on the street? Coming to church, how many times do you need to spend in the church? Even eating, everything in the world's got time. So how rich you are depends on how you trade your time. When you go to sign a new contract with your employer, they're signing for time. And the key part of it, they said you need to start work at this time and end work at this time. And so we have to pay you. And most people that are studying, postgraduate program normally talks about course hour. It talks about the time you spend in a particular course. So this means time is of essence in this world, in every spheres of life. And we all have it. So institutions, what they do is they trade it. If you're working for an organization, they're paying you for your time. And people who have built houses maybe traded their time well. And I am not saying those who haven't built houses don't trade their time. They didn't trade their time well, no. But they may be trading their time on something else and get other priorities to define as what success is. Because success is an whole conversation altogether. It's not defined by the asset you have. It's not defined by your social position or your social status or academia, prominence or all the things. But it's defined by how much joy you have within yourself and how much joy you give back to your society and people around you. How are you using your time? I use my time, part of my time, to do motivational talk to inspire other people in life who think they want to give up and who think they needed more inspiration to do what they're doing. I spend my time to work. I spend my time to develop other young people. I spend my time to do other things that I call amazing, which gives me pleasure. And that's what time should be to you. So as you prepare to go for a weekend, as always, and it's LG4WE, I want to tell you this very moment that you have a valuable gift or resources, and that is your time. Make sure you use that time wisely. Assess your time and ask yourself, okay, if I've spent like 20 or 25 years or 18 years, as the case may be, how much have I realized out of this time? If I am doing this, I have this particular kind of habit or attitude every day, how much of that greatness and joy and that investment in return on investment, we call it ROI, has it given me? See how best you can realign those times that are poorly used to something valuable, because time is all we've got. And if we all use the time wisely, we are short of having the success we want to have at present and move on with it. We're sure to making a finer society. We're sure to having a just world for everyone. Wherein we all will be happy to celebrate. So as you go for weekend, remember, well, interestingly, I'll be doing my weekend in the church. As you can see at the back end here, I'm sitting in the robes room, and I have to come and sort out the robes and then clean the church and get some other things to go by. But other than that, leave your comment. Don't forget to subscribe, share to everyone, and let's go for a weekend. This is LG4WE. I am Diamond. Leave your comment and let's have that interaction.